I need to know about goat rodeos. Could you tell me about goat rodeos?
Well, we had only goats on our ranch ever since I was born until I was 14 years old. I guess that's when we moved to a ranch to where we could have some sheep. But during the goat time was our playtime. We would get I mean, they were fun to play with. The little ones were little. We would play with them. We'd ride the older ones. the, the big ones try to make horses out of the older ones. We'd rope them. We'd ride them. We'd play with them.
So were you a good goat rider?
I was a good goat rider.
And that's
Bit drug off a few times, but I was little and could ride a goat. But that was fun. But we had a lot of fun. Feeding the little goats, we'd get the ones that weren't being fed properly, and we'd fix the bottles and go and feed them by mouth. And put them in little tiny houses. Had little box houses where each one would be staked by, and then their mom would come in every night to stay with them, and then she'd go off to eat, and we'd take care of the little ones while she was gone. Play with them, feed them, and enjoy them while they were in their little huts.
What a blessing.
And as they grew up, when they grew up big enough to take care of themselves without running away, well, we'd turn them back with their mother till they got where we thought nothing else would get them or catch them. We were worried about the foreign animals, the fox and the ringtail and stuff that would catch them when they were small. And to protect them, bring them in, have little houses for them, little boxes for them, and stake them and feed them there every day, and let their mom stay with them overnight, and then their mom would go out to pasture, and we would play with them then during the day. So that was our little goat playing thing.
That's good. Good job. Good dimension of life.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to hear about the goat rodeos. We have a long list of amazing things that Elna's done, and goat rodeo stuff wasn't on there, and now we can imagine her riding those goats down in Texas as little bitty girl and little bitty goats.
That's how I learned to ride.
We have a new riding
when
technique.
I got good on a goat, I could get on a horse.
That's how you know you're ready for your horse, right?
When I was ready
Get
for
good with the goat.
I was ready for a horse.
Didn't you just see her roping a goat, though? I mean, that's just too much fun.
Oh, yeah.
I was riding a horse as soon as I could climb up on one, get on a box to where I could stretch up and get on top of one.
I wish I had a picture of that. Oh, no. It's a shame they didn't have movie pictures then.
Yeah, we had one old gentle horse that we could just climb up on and ride, and it would follow another horse. So if we wanted to go somewhere with someone, we'd get on the old horse, and it would follow behind my dad and his horse if we were going down the road or something, but it wouldn't go very far by itself. We'd have to sort of poke him and push him a little bit to go, but he was just so gentle that you'd climb under him, over him. It didn't matter what you did to him. Just as long as you had a little step ladder or something that you could get on him. And I did all that.
Fun,
That's
very
how
fun.
I learned to ride.
More fun
Till
adventures of how Elna learned to do things hands-on.
Yeah. Well, I had my two brothers under me that helped me, and I helped them.
They
helped them
probably-
learn.
They probably sat around and told stories when they were big about how their sister Elna taught them to ride goats and horses. And feed little
Probably
baby
got them
goats.
into things they shouldn't have not gotten into. But
No doubt about it. That's what made it fun.
Yeah.
Something new every day.
Yeah,
That's
there was an
great.
old, big old rock pits down by the hill. We used to go and dig in and make little caverns and make little houses for our old cars, whatever cars we could make out of spools or threads or whatever we could do out of sticks. Make our own little automobiles and make our own little playhouses. And that way we could go around and visit each other in this little tank, be able to fix our roads, dig them along the edge. I can remember that. Just playing in that old, it was an old clay type ditch, and we used it to dig in and build little buildings in there. And
So
little-
where other kids might build in sand or dirt, you guys built in the rocks.
we do the rock and the sand and build little things with rocks and stuff, because it was really a rocky, rough place. There was sand too, but not much of it. But anyway, we was kind of doing the rough type stuff.
Wow, that's great.